Alrighty. Welcome everybody. I hope you enjoy. Well, I was gonna try and make a joke and have I suppose, the pre-stream period, the waiting time in that loading screen, be an exact 12 minutes as well. But then I kind of got impatient myself, and I thought, screw it. Let me just get started. I'm sure you all were getting eager as well to start the stream. So first things first, thank you all for coming. My name is Shanaha. Pretty much whatever you say, there's no wrong way. And welcome everybody. Welcome Laser. I see you once again, always quick on the draw there, first in the chat. And anybody else that's lurking. Today, if you couldn't tell by the all the puns and everything, we are playing 12 Minutes. It's a fairly new game. I think it came out 2 weeks ago maybe. Where it's essentially like a point-and-click adventure. A little mystery as well. Where, well, I don't know if I want to give too much away. But the gist is that I've actually already played this game. I played it earlier this week, actually. I had a thought of doing it on stream, but I figured that I watched somebody else play it, and I realized it can be quite frustrating to play this game because, well, like I said, it's a mystery game, right? You have to try and solve something. There's a lot of going over things over and over again, and it's very easy to miss stuff. So I imagine if it's frustrating for the person playing to try and figure it out, I can only imagine how frustrating it would be for the viewers, right? To watch somebody struggle through it. So I thought, you know what? Let me just play it by myself and enjoy it and find the answer to the storyline by myself. But I enjoyed it so much. It was actually a really fun game. So I thought, you know what? I still want to show it to everybody else. So I still want to show how great of it. Well, I wouldn't say great. How nice of a story it was. So what I actually did was I went back and I started playing it again, like a couple times more, like 2-3 times, to find a quote unquote correct way to play the game. To try and explain as much as possible about the story to somebody. And I've written up notes for a part that I'm going to follow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it first, one time through, from start to finish, but in a sort of correct manner. Like I know everything that's going to happen. I've everything planned out in an attempt to try and showcase the story in its raw method. So this is like a review stream. I suppose you can call it like a review stream. Review in a sense of going over the story and not about how I feel or how I, expect things. Yeah, as opposed to your first impressions. Because, I don't know if Laser, you've played this game before, but I think if I were a viewer, at least, I wouldn't want to watch 5 hours of somebody struggling through something when I can just see it done in an hour and a half. Maybe, tops. But yeah, so that's what it's going to be through today. But the thing is, because I played it like so many extra times to try and get everything understood and to try and present it in a nice way, I realized that there's a speedrun for this game. And sadly, the speedrun isn't in 12 minutes. If only it was 12 minutes and 12 minutes. But the speedrun was interesting though. It really shed some light on some different ways of playing the game after I played it. So I thought I would at least show that off as well at the end of the regular playthrough. You haven't played it, but based on the name and it's a mystery game, it reminds you of another game from a few years back. Oh, what was the game, if you are able to remember that game? But let's see, let me just move this across and get up my notes on the side here so I can follow along. But in that case, if you haven't played it, then I hope you sit back and enjoy the show then. Press any key to continue. Funnily enough, this game was made by Annapurna Interactive. We actually played a couple of their games before. We played Donut County recently, which was the whole game, and also What Remains of Edith Finch. We played a couple of weeks back. Makes you think of a game called The Sexy Brutal. Oh, that game! Yeah, it's not a lewd game, despite the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the time loop thing. We have to try and there were different powers you could collect and all that stuff. That was a good game. Yeah, I enjoyed that game a lot as well. I don't know, there's just something about these murder mystery type of things. When something clicks, it's like, oh, such a good feeling. But yes, 12 minutes. Here we see the clock winding backwards in time. There's only 3 people, or 3 voice actors credited. Well, you'll see why. But here we have this mysterious watch, slowly but surely winding back in time. The 3 characters are voiced by Ridley Daisy, Willem Dafoe, and I forget the main guy. But all I know is that Willem Dafoe he steals the show in terms of voice acting. But yes, you'll have to get very familiar with this clock right here, and you'll see why once we get started. Nice dramatic piano music as well going on in the background. And the clock strikes 12. So with that, we can continue, which is technically starting the game. Because just before I started this, you can delete your save progress and have it as if you just started playing for the first time, which is what this is going to be. So here's us. We don't really ever get to see our face properly. So like I said, it's a point and click. So you move the mouse around and click to move. So here we have like an apartment complex. And this is our front door, but it is locked.
Shit.
Only we had our keys.
Hope that spare set's still in the plants.
But as you can see, there's a spare set in the plant. So let's go ahead. And there's a fake rock over there. And up here at the top is our inventory. So we have the fake rock in our inventory. We can click on it. And that interacts with it.
There we go.
Now, how our keys were in that fake rock, I'm not sure, but we have our keys now. So now our next tooltip is click and drag inventory items to combine them with other items. So we have a front door that is locked, and we have our house keys. So we drag those 2 together. We can unlock them using our keys. So this is our apartment. And now the hands of time start moving.
Hey, babe. I'm home. Love you.
I'll be out in a second.
So our babe is coming out of the bottom there. That's her.
Hey there.
Our wife, rather.
I didn't hear you come in. Best night ever. Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Ah, nice little surprise dessert. Now, I'm feeling quite hungry, so let's go ahead and tell her right away. So when you interact with people, you have like different conversation options. So here, let's say it's a good time for dessert.
All right, I'm ready to get wowed by this dessert.
Just give me 1 second.
So now she's gonna go over there into the room and get some preparations going. In the meantime, let's be a good little husband and help set the table.
Ow. Gotta get this fixed, babe.
And that flash there, when she went, ow, that hurt. That was actually the light that flickered on and off. It's because of the light fixture in that bedroom is a little bit malfunctional. So let's go ahead and fill these mugs with water in the sink. And we can actually place them on the table as well. What a functioning relationship we have. The 2 of us working together to set the table. And let's also set the mood with the radio. Sounds like someone could get hurt. Yeah.
Helping with the mugs.
Absolutely. So let's eat. She did say that, we need to get that fixed anyway. Now then, let's eat.
Oh, thunder. I wasn't expecting a storm tonight.
We can take a little sip of a drink there. And let's ask her, what is the reason for such a special dinner tonight?
Well, this looks nice. What's the occasion?
Well, actually. So when is a dessert not just a dessert? I have something to share.
Dessert and a present? When is this, my birthday?
Just open it.
Got us a little gift. Let's take a look and see what this present is. It's a pair of baby clothes.
Baby clothes?
Yeah. I'm pregnant! We're having
Oh.
a baby!
Yay! Woo!
Wow.
Baby!
Yeah,
We had sex!
wow.
Woo!
So, how are you feeling over there?
So we saw that name there on the baby, right? It said Dahlia. So let's ask her about
Why
that.
Dahlia?
I wanted to name her for your mother.
But I never even knew her.
So, she's still a part of you.
Yeah. What if it's a boy?
If it's a boy, then he won't be able to read that there's someone else's name on his onesie. It's
Oh,
a nice
okay,
surprise.
so
Don't overthink it.
Dahlia is the name of our mother.
Now you want to talk about
And that's on
the
our
actual
little onesie.
pregnancy?
I think it's gonna be great.
Hey. It's gonna be great.
You think so?
You kidding me? You're incredible, and I'm, decent. The baby that we make is gonna be
An incredible
amazing.
wife and a okay
And
husband.
it will be so loved.
Yeah. Damn straight. God, I love you.
Uh-oh, are they gonna start making out? Ooh, this is should be a little PG-13 stream here, I think.
Hey, we're doing it. We're having a baby. Hey, I have an idea. Don't laugh at me.
Hmm.
Do you want to dance with me?
Sure, let's dance. Why would we laugh at that?
Yeah, let's do it.
You lead. I'll follow.
Who doesn't love a good little dance? Not exactly the most romantic place to
You
do a
coming?
dance, but it's
Milady?
a special occasion. And we even call her Milady.
Been a while, huh?
That must be how we got her as a
I
wife.
cannot remember the last time we danced.
It's not just the two of us dancing now.
I can't help but think
You're
that
a little dancer.
this is bad
She's riding
dancing.
shotgun.
Oh?
It looks so stiff.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I take back what I said. Doing a fancy spin and twirl.
Mm. She. Why'd you say she?
I'm just hopeful, I guess.
Oh, I guess we're hoping for a
Do
girl.
you not want a boy?
And
I'll get it.
got somebody at the door there. Apparently it's the police.
I'm with the police. Turn around, please.
What? Me?
Yes, you. Hands behind your back. Let's go. Hold still.
Oh,
Hey!
it's a very aggressive policeman.
Now you. Hands
What is
behind your
going on?
back, please. Don't move.
Help me! Will you come help me?
No, come on. Don't.
Wonder what it is that he wants. Let's see.
Wrists. I don't. This is a misunderstanding.
You're under arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago.
No. That can't be
Murder
right.
for
Shut
8
up.
years ago.
You know what this is. Now, where's your father's watch?
My father? Please, you must be thinking of someone else.
No playing dumb. Tell me where the watch is.
I'm not lying. Please don't hurt us.
So he's looking for a watch.
He can't help you. Just you and me. Tell me where the watch is, and we all go our separate ways.
I'm telling you, I don't know about any watch.
Oh.
Okay. Let's just see.
I don't know. No.
Oh. What's he gonna do to us?
Will you? Please. Okay. Stop.
Oh, is he
Stop, please.
getting a little... He's mounting us.
Don't hurt him. Please. The watch is in the...
Oh, she's- oh. So... There's a lot to take in right now.
Oh, God. You're okay.
First things first.
You're what?
Seems
hell
like
just
time has just reset. So, that is the premise of this story. Every 12 minutes... Oh, I think it's 12 minutes. I think it's exact. 12 minutes. Every 12 minutes, we loop back to the start as soon as we enter the apartment, right? Now, what did we learn in that previous loop? We learned a lot of things. We learned 1, our wife is pregnant. 2, a cop is coming in and he wants a watch of sorts. And apparently our wife is wanted for murdering her father 8 years ago. Now, the thing is, at the end of that loop, our wife, she was about to tell us, or she was about to say where the watch was. She said, the watch, it's in the... But then we got choked out. And we reset in that loop. So now, if only we were able to listen and hear where exactly the watch is. If only we didn't get choked out. Well, again, because I've played through this, I know. Let's find out what happens when we actually do hide. Oh. So let's first tell her that. Is it in the desert or something? Well,
Let's talk
Laser.
later.
Best night ever.
Let's see.
Let me know when you're.
Didn't?
I don't know if I took too long now, but let's see.
What? But no,
It would be a
I
good
was
guess, though,
how is
Laser.
that possible?
We are quite a dangerous thing, though. It's not like we're in prison where what is it? They hide a knife in the cake or whatever, and they use that to dig out. But let's see. Let's go in the closet here for no reasons. Just go inside the closet for hiding purposes. Nothing more than that. I'm not sure if this will actually work though, because I may have taken a bit too long. Let's see. Will this work?
Why are you in the closet?
Okay.
We wait.
I like that our wife asks us why we're in the closet just before this happens. But yeah, right now we're waiting in the closet for the moment when the policeman comes.
Police, open up.
And there it
I'll
is.
get it.
The issue though is that our wife knows that we're in the closet, which might
With
be
the
an issue.
police. Turn around, please.
What? Me?
Yes, you. Hands behind your back. Let's go. Hold still.
So let's see. Right now the cop doesn't know that we're in here though.
You're hurting me.
I like her reactions.
going on?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Help
whoa.
me. Will you come help me?
Well, who'll come help you?
My wrists.
So, someone is here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. This
Did
is
she just rat us out? Let's see.
Babe, will you tell him? This is a misunderstanding.
He's going into the bathroom. I assume to take a leak,
I
maybe?
don't know.
Maybe he needs to take a dump or something.
Me, we can talk this out. You're making a mistake. This is.
Let's see. I wonder if he's gonna check the closet.
This. Please, listen. This is more complicated than you think.
Uh-oh.
Please, just go.
Is he
I
gonna-
won't tell
Don't
anyone.
fucking move.
I guess he found
Are
us.
you? Hands behind your back, please. Don't move.
All right, easy.
What if we try and confront him, though? Oh. Maybe we can talk it out. Maybe he's willing to cooperate. Let's see.
Hey, listen.
Because he did say that we're being charged with murder, right? So let's ask him about it.
Wait. What is it that we're being accused of? Exactly.
Quiet. I'll deal with you in a minute.
Let's see. He's not really
Hey,
trying to cooperate. Let's say that we're
I
innocent.
don't have anything to do with this.
It's all on our wife, right? He says it's our wife that murdered
Yes.
him.
I don't need you.
Oh. I guess that was a mistake then.
No, no. Please don't stop. Stop.
So, it looks like the cop really doesn't want to cooperate with us.
Help. Please, somebody help.
Choked out once more.
Motherfucker.
Well then, let's see. We need to make sure our wife
Get-
doesn't give us up. So, let's quickly hide in the closet before our wife notices us. Again, hiding in the closet, it's not a metaphor for anything. It's literally just we're gonna hide in here. Let's see. Our wife's there,
We wait.
and she hasn't noticed us yet. Let's see what a difference this makes. Once again, we wait for the time to pass until the policeman shows up.
Hey, open up.
What? Where's our wife? Let's see.
I'm with the police. Turn around, please.
What? Me?
Yes, you. Hands behind your back. Let's go. Hold still.
Hey, you're hurting me.
This time, looks like she's not going to ask for us for help.
I don't know what you... This is a mistake.
Uh-huh.
I don't... You must be... Look... I don't know. You don't have to handcuff me. We can talk about this.
We will.
I don't know who you are.
And so he's searching around the house again.
I am not who you're looking for. This...
Anyone else?
It's a mistake.
Come on out.
Ooh.
Please don't hurt me.
Is he going to find us?
Anyone else here? Husband, boyfriend, girlfriend?
My husband. He's at work.
Why did he ask about the girlfriend in such a weird way?
All right. Just us then.
Oh. Looks like he's not
Hey,
going to
you.
notice us.
Your father? A gun?
Ooh.
Ring any bells?
He walked right by the closet.
Oh, come on, skip this part.
Please. I swear. Oh.
You're gonna give me his watch. Only question is how much you make me hurt you before you do.
I don't know about anyone.
Keep lying.
Oh.
See how creative I can get.
This hurts to watch.
Help.
But we have to. We have to keep quiet.
Be honest with yourself. You knew this
We
would
all saw what happened
happen.
the last time we
There's no
revealed
cavalry
ourselves.
coming. Nobody's gonna save you. If you want to live, tell me where the watch is. This is your very last chance.
It's in the vent in the bathroom.
Oh.
Cabinet.
Good.
In the
girl.
vent, in the bathroom, underneath the medicine cabinet.
I gave you what you wanted. I
Interesting.
won't tell anyone. I swear. Find it?
It's a
I
key piece of
did.
information right there.
Now, will you let me go? What are you?
Easy now.
Uh-oh.
Deep breath in.
No. No.
Even though we gave her him the watch, he still kills our wife. And it looks like he's framing it as a suicide. Okay, let's see. It should be safe to go out now, so let's have a look.
No. It'll restart. It has to restart.
It has to restart, right?
Do this. It's not really like losing you, all right? And the baby.
And, oh, he killed a pregnant
It's gonna
woman as well.
restart. I know it will. It has to.
Let's see, let's look at her dead body. What all did she have on her? She had a pair of house keys. And what is this? A book. What book is this?
Huh?
Interact with it.
It is only by forgetting that we ever really drop the thread of time and approach the experiences of living in the present moment.
Now, let's maybe try and see if we can chase after that cop. And let's go find him.
What?
What?
Hey.
Sir,
hey, babe. What
So it looks like leaving the house also works. But now we have to make sure, though, we don't want our wife to get killed. So, what did we learn in the last loop? We learned about the watch. It is apparently in a vent underneath the medicine cabinet. So, there's our wife, who we just saw murdered in front of our own very eyes. Let's
I didn't hear you come in.
rush through this, though.
Best night ever.
Who made dessert?
Yes, who made dessert, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Thanks. That sounds great.
I think we're still a little bit shaken after seeing her
Okay.
literally murdered in front of our eyes. Let's see. Here's the medicine cabinet. Let's have a look at it. What's all in here? We have some towels, some sleeping pills over here. And at the right at the bottom there is a ventilation grid. And
Can't open that with just my hands.
can't open it with just my hands. So let's see. Humans, we make use of tools, right? Let's use our huskies. I'm sure we've all done this, right? When you have like a screw or a screw that you have to undo, you take like a knife or a pair of scissors or something. And let's see. There's an object over there hiding in the grid. Let's pick that up.
So this was her father's watch.
And that's the
Must
father's
be
watch.
Worth a lot of money.
Let's see. Let's ask her about this. Let's ask her about the past and tell her we know about this watch.
I know about the pocket watch. It's in the vent underneath the medicine cabinet.
What?
There's a man, and he
So
said
we're gonna
that he
dump all
killed
of this
your father.
information on her.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I need you to tell me the truth.
Where is this coming from?
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm living the same 10 minutes over and over and over again. So look, I'll prove it to you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I imagine this would be a pretty weird conversation to have, right?
Let's see.
Your husband tells you that they're living the same 10
Can we
minutes
just
over and over
get
and
this
over
over
again.
with?
But let's prove it to her. Let's prove that we know about the pocket watch.
I found your watch in the vent.
What?
I know you've been accused of killing your father because I've been living the same 10 minutes over and over. I need you to tell me what really happened that night.
I don't even know where to start. My dad
Ah,
wasn't always the man
we're
he
getting a bit
wanted
of
to be.
lore on our wife's father now.
After I was born, my mom was really focused on me, and I guess my dad felt it doesn't matter. He started sleeping with my nanny.
Oh,
It
an
was the
affair
start
with
of
the
my mom's
nanny.
Spiral. Nothing was the same after she died. I blamed him. I mean, it was sort of his fault. And I poked at him a lot. We fought. Nobody can hurt you like the ones you love, right? Oh, anyway, God.
Hey, I know that this is hard, but please, I need to know.
Yeah. Christmas Eve. He had
Christmas
caught me trying to
Eve.
sneak out, and I was so mad.
What a day to
I
commit
just
murder.
poked at him and prodded at him, and he hit me.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I saw red, of course, and he always had guns around.
An act of, what is it? An act of rage, right?
And I shot him. And I just ran. Made it here on New Year's Eve. That Polaroid on the fridge was actually taken an hour after I got here.
The Polaroid on the fridge.
I was gonna turn myself in, but it was a new year. A few weeks later, you showed up and... well, and things were almost good before it all ended today. I killed my father. Never thought I'd say that out loud. And now you know.
So she's admitting to it now.
Please, talk to me.
Let's have a look at this
Will
Polaroid
you
though.
just say something?
Oh.
I wanted to tell you. I just.
Let's have a look at this
I'm
Polaroid.
sorry.
Oh, and there's a policeman.
What now?
New Year's Eve, 8 years ago. It's less
I'm
than
with
a
the
week
police.
after she shot
Turn
her
around,
father.
please.
I can't imagine.
I like that we're just looking at this Polaroid
Hands behind your back.
while
Let's
the cop
go.
is
Still.
handcuffing our wife.
All right. All right.
Let's see. Let's try and convince him.
Now you, hands behind your back, please.
Help
Don't
me.
move.
Will you come help me?
Maybe now if we well, actually, we know exactly what happened. We know that our wife is indeed the murderer. So, seems like this cop comes every single time, no matter what.
You're under arrest for your
Babe.
father's murder.
Let's try and
Don't
confront
fucking
him.
move.
This is a misunderstanding.
Guy packs a mean right hook. So, what did we learn in that last loop? We now learned that our wife did indeed actually murder her father. And that this cop comes by every single time, no matter what, without fault. Now, this loop is actually going to be an interesting one because I think this is where a lot of people, I wouldn't say struggle, but this is the one that requires the most problem solving, I'll say.
I didn't hear you come in.
So, there's a lot to take in, right?
Guess you
Our
had
wife
dessert.
did actually
I'll let
murder
you
our
know.
father
Okay.
on Christmas Eve, and then she, told us she came here for a Polaroid. And the cop comes in every single time, no matter what, and tries to kill us, essentially, for a pocket watch. So here's what we're going to do. There's a medicine cabinet over here. And we're going to grab these sleeping pills. And, ooh, did I do it in time? We're going to quickly grab that mug.
Gotta clean that closet.
And remember, every single time we sat down to eat, our wife drank some water. So she must be thirsty right now. So let's go ahead and give her some water right away. But before we give her the water, let's do a little something. And take these sleeping pills and put them inside.
These pills pack a fucking punch.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. How about we offer her this cup of water now? With sleeping pills.
Water?
Oh, yeah, thanks. I was about to grab some.
See, she was just about to grab some. It's almost like we can read her mind. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that pocket watch one more time. Head into the ventilation grid. Unlock it with our house keys. I say unlock, as if there's a lock on it. Screw it open with our house keys. Grab the watch.
So tired all of a sudden.
Oh, just gonna lie down for a
She's
second.
gonna lie down for a
We'll
second.
talk later.
And while she does that, let's go and grab that Polaroid that we saw. Now, Lazy, you actually pointed it out earlier, right? Sounds like someone could get hurt with that light. Let's have a look and see just exactly what that light is all about. We turn it on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Gotta get that fixed before one of us gets really hurt.
See, it's a little spark that goes off there. That's honestly one of my biggest fears, you know, having electrical things blow up in my face. But yeah, he said, let's fix it before somebody gets hurt. Speaking of somebody getting hurt, let's wait for the cop now. Also, there's some clothes here. And oh, it has our phone in it. But let's, once again, wait in the closet. And eventually, the cop will come by. But let's see how it plays out differently this time. Now that our wife is fast asleep.
We wait.
And we're also hidden away.
Police, open up.
Oh, there's the police. Let's see. The door is unlocked, I think. So he should be able to come in just by himself. And it seems like those sleeping pills really do pack a punch since our wife isn't waking up. Oh, there he is. I'll have a look around and he's walking into the bedroom. Oh, and with a very loud thud. Let's have a look on him. He's fallen out fast and unconscious. Must have been from that that light fixture, as he predicted, laser. Let's see, what all does he have on him? He has the gun, 2 pairs of handcuffs, a knife, and a phone. Now, since he was the one that was handcuffing us the whole time, let's see how he likes it if we handcuff him. And while he was unconscious, let's have a little peek at his phone. Read his DMs. We have somebody from Bumblebee here.
What?
Dad, don't forget to call before the session.
Oh, you little shit.
Looks like he's awake.
Biggest mistake of your life. Listen.
Let's ask him about some stuff. Now that the tables have turned and we have him cuffed up. Let's ask him about this watch and why he's so desperate to find it.
What? I'm here for your wife. Let me go.
Look,
Tell him you know about it.
About the pocket watch.
Congratulations. Let me go.
Alright, this guy, he doesn't seem to be cooperating so much, so let's make him a little bit more persuasive and
One sec. Don't.
there we go. Maybe now he'll cooperate.
Jesus Christ. Stop. I'm not fighting you. What do you want?
Let's ask about the watch one more time.
Why do you want the watch?
Shit. I need a doctor.
Yeah, I'll say. And I'm gonna hurt you again if you make me. The watch, come on.
Fuck. fucking watch. You have any idea what that thing is worth?
Money? That's what this is about? You'd murderers for money?
You really don't know.
No.
No what?
Her wife, her father, closest thing to family I ever had.
You knew him?
Oh.
Knew him.
This guy was like
Everything
an
I
understudy, I
know. He was
suppose.
good to me when no one else was. And that monster murdered him.
Let's just how exactly is he related to the father? Is he like a son,
You knew her father, right?
a butler?
He was good to me. Taught me a lot. I owe him this. Now, will you please untie me?
So it's for revenge or something like that. Let's ask about the murder.
Of exactly.
You really have no idea, do you?
I mean, our wife
8
already
years ago,
said
she
it, but
murdered
let's
her
see.
father in cold blood.
How did her father die?
Her. She shot him. Christmas Eve 8 years ago. Didn't kill him, though. Then on New Year's Eve, she came back and finished the job. 2 shots, close range, heartless.
Wait, what?
Hang on a second. That's not the same
true.
as what our wife said.
She told me she ran away on Christmas Eve. But by New Year's... On New Year's, she was here.
Exactly.
She was
She
hundreds
was here.
of miles away when he was killed.
She was. Prove it. She's a murderer. Murderer's
We
law.
know because our
You
wife
don't
even
have
said
proof.
when she came by here, she took a Polaroid, which we have on us right now. So let's go ahead and show it to him.
Look at this picture.
What about it?
Look at the date.
December 31st. That's the day she murdered him.
No. That is the day he was murdered, but she was hundreds of miles away.
I don't understand.
No shit, it wasn't her. She didn't kill him.
Looks like we've successfully cleared our wife and her innocence. Let's ask, if she didn't kill him though, who could have?
Who could have killed her father?
I don't know. Everything points to her. I'm hurt bad. Please.
Let's see. Let's go back into the phone and see. Who is the Bumblebee? It looks like her daughter. Or his daughter. We can actually call her.
Think you got an artery.
Let's see what his daughter has to say.
Oh, Dad, the movie's about to start. I'll call you back later. I told you to call me earlier. Love you.
Oops.
You're a monster.
Looks like she's in a
You're
movie.
Monster.
A bit too late to call her right now. Let's see, what else
Alright, listen
can we
up.
ask him? Ask him about the daughter.
How's that daughter of yours doing?
Fuck you say. You
Oh.
son of a bitch.
So that really ticked him off. What else is there? We can ask him
What do
about
you
the
know
nanny.
Who? The nanny the old man had the affair with. What do you know about her?
Oh, what do you care about the nanny? It was years ago.
I guess that's all he has to say for us. So let's go ahead and start the time loop over
Just let
again.
me go, okay?
So,
Oh, fuck
let's
me. Are you
see.
serious?
What all did we learn in that one? We learned a lot. We learned that, 1, our wife is innocent. According to this cop, the father was murdered on on New Year's Eve. But our wife said that she shot him on Christmas Eve and then ran away. And she was here on New Year's. In fact, the Polaroid proves that. We also learned that this guy has a daughter, Bumblebee. And that he wants the watch for money, as well as vengeance, because he's somehow not really related, but he's linked to our father and our wife. So with all that knowledge in our mind, let's go grab the evidence. First things first, the Polaroid. There it is. And let's go ahead and grab our phone as well. Because remember, Bumblebee said, "Dad, call me before the movie starts." Oh, getting a little 7 minutes in heaven here. With our wife kissing us in the closet.
Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Yeah, I will.
But let's go ahead and grab our phone. And let's give Bumblebee a call. So we will remember her number from the previous time loop.
Hello?
Hey, I got your number from your dad.
What?
And what are we gonna... Let's say that the father wants to arrest our wife. Because, I mean, he does.
Your dad says that my wife killed her father. He's coming to hurt her.
This isn't funny, you creep.
And let's tell her our wife is innocent. Because, I mean, our wife is innocent, surely, right?
Listen, my wife is innocent, but your daddy, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you're talking.
He doesn't have the whole story. Please, could you just tell him to listen to us?
No, why would...
Please, he's making a big mistake. You can help him.
I mean... Fine. Okay. I'll call him.
Alright. So it looks like Bumblebee will call her father. But let's confront our wife now about this whole ordeal. And it's again tell her we know about the whole watch thing.
Vent underneath the medicine cabinet.
What?
A man told me you killed your father.
A man told you. What the fuck?
I don't even know how to say this, but look, I'm living the same few minutes over and over and over.
What?
Look, I know how your father died. How he really died.
Oh, he really died?
But you better.
It was Christmas Eve. He caught you sneaking out. He hit you.
How could you?
I couldn't, right? You told me in a previous loop.
What?
Look, I'm on your side.
On my side? Oh God. Look, I didn't know how to tell you. Please, talk to me.
Now, she still thinks that she's the cause of her father's death, right? Because she thinks that after shooting him on Christmas Eve and running away, that he died afterwards. But let's hand this to
You
her.
didn't kill him.
What?
When you shot him, he survived. Somebody else killed him after you ran
Let's
away.
tell him what the cop told us.
Somebody else?
Look, the data on the Polaroid, it proves you weren't there.
But that means I need to sit down.
That means somebody else killed him. But let's also warn her about the cop that's about to come.
And in the next few minutes, the cop is going to be at the door.
He's how you found out about my dad?
Yes.
I like that she's so suddenly willing to understand us because of our whole time loop experience. But let's also explain that the cop
says
knows
he's
our
close to
dad.
your dad. When he died, this is personal.
Yeah, well, same.
Let's see.
Let's talk later.
Let's also grab the pocket watch that the cop wants
This is too much.
in the ventilation grid.
My whole 8 years, I thought.
Because after all, the cop just wants the pocket watch, right? Surely if we give him that, then hopefully he just pisses off.
I thought he was...
Here, have the watch.
Thanks. I thought he was dead.
So our wife now has both the Polaroid and the pocket watch in her hands. Now we just wait for him to arrive.
No, we wait.
I thought he was...
Hey,
Oh,
Bumblebee.
there's a cop.
What's up?
And looks like his daughter just phoned him.
What? What do you... Honey, I think you got prank called. What did they threaten you? Listen to what? Oh, okay.
Ah.
But honey,
Looks like Bumblebee, his
Yeah.
daughter,
don't worry.
has convinced him to listen to us. Let's see what difference that makes.
More.
Is he at our door? Let's see. Oh, there he is.
All right,
Is that
open
him?
up. Okay, let's talk. Get on the ground.
Oh,
Oh,
still wants us to get on the ground.
Wait, stop. I have something you need to see.
What did you say?
But our wife's confronting him now.
I didn't kill my father. I have proof.
Sure you do.
Look at this picture. Look at the date. New Year's Eve, the day my dad died. This coffee shop is around the corner. I couldn't have killed him. I can't be in two places at once.
Congratulations. You faked a photograph.
How do you fake a Polaroid?
Listen,
Can you
I
fake a
know
Polaroid?
my father was important to you.
Huh.
I miss him too.
But I always thought you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
But then
I don't know.
Looks like the cop doesn't want to kill us anymore.
Me.
I'm sorry. I really am. My daughter, she's all I care about. She's dying.
Oh, his daughter's dying. Bumblebee. Oh, cancer.
Insurance won't. I can't pay for the treatment.
Oh.
That watch, though. It could cover it all.
So that's why he wants the watch.
God, if she knew I was doing this.
Pay
Thank
for the
you
cancer
for
treatment.
if you told her what I was really here for, she'd never talk to me again. I'm going now.
Wait, just a second.
Here. Take the watch.
No, we're gonna
You
give
need
him
it
the watch
more than I
anyway.
do. She does.
Oh yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna
Pretty
do with
good
that
at
watch.
finding people, obviously. I'll find out who killed your father.
Thank you.
Actually, there's one thing
What?
that might help.
Does he have a lead on the
What?
the
When I
murderer?
found him, he lost a lot of blood. I tried to stop the bleeding, but anyway, he was saying something.
What was he saying?
Just the word monster, over and over. I always wondered what it meant.
It's my brother. Oh my god.
You have a
Brother?
My mom was right. She was right all along. When my father and my nanny were having their affair,
Ah,
there was a
a brother
baby
from the affair.
boy.
A baby. I knew about the affair, but he never mentioned a child.
My mother hated him for it. Hated the kid too. Always yelling at my dad about the monster. That's him.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. But I'll find him. For you and for him.
Thank
Oh,
you.
at least he'll find the brother and kill him instead of us.
So what happens now?
So that's
it
that
over?
then.
I think it is. Yeah.
We're safe. We're not
Now
killed.
we
We
can go find your brother and move forward.
we get to live happily ever
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, wow. I never thought I'd be able to tell anyone what happened.
Case solved.
I thought I'd have to hold
Our
that
wife is no
forever.
longer charged
It
for murder.
wasn't.
That
He
guy
just
gets
over
the
here.
watch to pay for his
Told you.
daughter's treatment.
I'm not going anywhere.
And that
Yeah.
should be that.
I really, really love you.
Really, really. I really love you.
Or not.
I don't know. I just don't know.
What else is there? What else could there be, right? I mean, what is the only other new thing that we learned in that time loop? We learned that
Hey there.
it's the brother that killed the father instead. So maybe
I
that
didn't hear you come in.
is gonna be the next lead
Best night ever.
or something.
Yeah. Let me know when you're in the.
Yeah, I will.
So let's go ahead and once again do it all over again. This is why I said it might be a bit frustrating for people watching and playing it over and over, because there's just so much repetition that you have to go through.
I forgot to call the landlord.
So thankfully though,
I'm doing that tomorrow.
you can condense it down to only a couple of loops. So let's quickly go ahead and call Bumblebee yet again to make sure that the cop is a bit more responsive when he comes by.
Hello?
Hey, your dad says that my wife murdered her father.
Dude,
Can you help?
what are
Please,
you
he's
doing?
gonna hurt her.
Hey, who is that?
Oh, whoops.
What do you mean? What are you talking?
I'll tell
I heard you. You're talking about me murdering. Is that some kind of fuck? I'm gonna get.
We made a mistake there. We should not have let our wife hear that. So let's go ahead and restart that loop.
And we're back.
We grab our phone. Let's confront our wife before calling Bumblebee and letting our wife overhear that. Grab the Polaroid, because that's the key, it looks like. And let's explain everything to her about the whole brother story as
I
well.
didn't hear you come in. Best night. Let me know.
Yeah, I will.
And let's
I
tell her we
the
know
pocket
about
watch
everything.
that's in the vent underneath the medicine cabinet.
What?
The man told me you killed your father.
A lot of this is the same text as well.
What? I don't even
So let's
know,
see.
But look, I'm living this.
What?
Look how your father died. I know how he really died.
What
Gonna
did
say how we know
It
how
was
he
a
really
heart
died.
attack.
No, it wasn't. It was Christmas, and he hit you.
How could you know?
I couldn't.
I did what?
Listen. He didn't.
We explain that he didn't die.
He survived. Your brother. The
And
one
there we
you always
go.
called Monster.
We explain the
He killed
brother.
him a week later.
I have a fucking brother.
A half-brother from your father's affair. He's the one who did it. That Polaroid from the coffee shop, it proves it wasn't you.
What is going on?
I know. Okay, you ready? There's more. A man is about to ring the doorbell and accuse you of murder.
And we explain the cop as
He
well,
was
all in
close
one
to your
go.
father, and when your dad died, it really messed him up.
Okay. I'll be ready.
I need to sit down.
So let's quickly give her the Polaroid. Same like last loop, right? Just to give her
Here, you have
give
to
her
take
all the
picture.
information.
I'm not gonna be able to give it to you later.
Because she's the one that negotiates
Okay.
with the cop. And let's grab that pocket watch as well.
This is too much.
And oh, welcome, Spike. Streets of Raid City. Streets of Raid City. Welcome, Raiders.
Cop guy is coming.
Let me
Okay.
quickly
We'll-
shout you out, Spike. I'm glad that you hopefully got the game working, because I remember earlier on I was there, and for a good amount of time it was basically technical difficulties. It was just sad Spike out in the streets there. Let's see though. Shout out Spike 80. Yes, hopefully though you were able to get Streets of SimCity working in the end. And welcome, Raiders. We are currently playing through the game called 12 Minutes. It's the recent game called, that's a bit of a time loop game. It's a murder mystery as well. We're just doing a little playthrough of a regular playthrough first. We're nearing towards the end of it. But after that though, I'll also be doing a quick little speed run of the game. Will I be able to finish the game in a mere 12 minutes? Finish 12 minutes in 12 minutes? I'm not too sure, but it's something that we can try out and find. But for now though, enjoy the story of the game and seeing how it unfolds. And then after that, we'll do one quick little speed run where I explain the routes. So welcome everyone from the Raiders. And hope you enjoy the show.
He'll listen, right?
Right now,
He has to.
to give you a quick rundown of the story, we are a man that is married with our wife, and every single time 12 minutes passes, we reset and we come back to 12 minutes or 12 o'clock. We have learned that our wife was accused of murdering her father 8 years ago, and a cop is coming by to kill us, to put it bluntly. He's coming by to try and take a watch from our father and to kill us. But here's the thing. Through multiple instances of going and finding out information and then resetting in the loop, we've learned actually that our wife is innocent. Our wife was not the killer. It was in fact her brother that was the killer. The brother that was from an affair. Cool. Hope it goes as well as your Twitch NSFW speedrun. Yes, Spike. We'll see. I don't think anything will top my Twitch NSFW speedrun. So is this guy off his meds? Apparently not. Well, yes, apparently so. It's either that or this guy has superpowers that he's able to relive the same 10 minutes over and over again. But let's quickly see. In this ventilation grid over here is it's the watch that the guy wants, hidden away there. We've actually just explained to our wife now about the whole story, about how she isn't actually the one that is responsible for her father's death. It's actually her secret, well, I say secret, her half brother from the affair. So she's sort of trying to come to terms with all of that. And we're gonna hand her this pocket watch as well.
Here, have the watch.
You're actually gonna see everything, I suppose, when the cop does come by.
All these years,
But before that, we have to make one quick call, because the reason why the cop is trying to, come here for the watch and everything, is because he has a daughter named Bumblebee, who has cancer. So we're gonna quickly give her a call.
Hello?
Hey, your
My
dad says that my
brother.
wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
And
What are you talking
by
about?
asking her
Why
daughter,
would
his
you
daughter,
say that?
she's gonna
wife is
convince the
innocent,
cop
but
to
your
listen
dad,
to
he
us
won't listen
and
to us.
I don't know what
to
you
negotiate
want.
with us.
Well, please, could you just
I
call
don't
him
know
and tell him to
anything
listen?
about him.
He doesn't have the whole story.
Okay, fine. I'll call him. But
I
lose
don't
my
even know what
number.
questions to ask.
So now that everything has been set in place,
I mean,
we can speak to our wife and say that we're gonna wait for the cop.
No, we wait.
I guess.
And certainly, here we are.
Hey, Bumblebee.
That's the cop outside, speaking to his daughter right now.
What? What do you... Honey, I think you got pranked.
As you can see, yeah, he's speaking to his daughter.
What, did they threaten you?
Have you tried the kill wife strat? Actually, our wife did die one time earlier on. And we, while she died, and all we could do was stand in the closet and watch.
Yeah.
And when I say stand in the closet, I mean we were literally standing inside the closet. That wasn't a metaphor.
Love you more.
And thank you for following, Mexican Pan. Or Mexican Pun. Pan, pun? I can't tell. Let me know. Is it pan as in the cooking utensil, or is it pun as in bread? But let's see. He's at the door, and let's open it for him.
Okay.
Let's
Oh shit.
get on the
Wait, please. Wait, stop. I have something you need to see.
And our wife is going to confront him now.
Did you say?
So this is going to be a good little lore dump to get you guys
You
up
had
to
a love
date.
child. Bastard. That's your killer.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't care what you believe. The bastard destroyed everything I loved. Destroyed my mother. She called him the monster, and he was.
Monster.
What?
Oh, it's just... That was the
Like I
last
said,
thing I
it
heard
is
you say.
it is her
It never
brother
occurred to
that
me
was
it
the
meant
murderer,
that.
not her.
Listen, I know my father was important to you. I miss him too.
But I always thought you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
But then,
I don't know. But it wasn't
Our wife
me.
is innocent. It wasn't her.
I'm sorry. I really am. My daughter, she's all I care about. She's dying.
And yep, here we hear about his daughter,
And the insurance one.
aka
I
Bumblebee.
can't pay for the treatment. That watch, though, it could cover it all. God, if she knew I was doing this,
Either works, TBH.
thank you for not
Well, then get ready for me to mix it up every single time.
what I was really here for. She'd never talk to me again.
Flip-flopping between pan and
I'm
pun.
going now.
Wait, just a second.
Here,
Let's see.
Take
Here,
your
our wife
watch.
gives the watch to him.
you need it more than I do.
So
She
that'll
does.
cover the treatment.
I'll look for your brother. I'll start with the nanny, go from there.
How much do you remember about her?
It's been a long time.
Do you remember her name?
Ooh, the nanny's name.
Flowery. Daphne, Daisy, something like that. I'll dig into it.
Flowery.
I'll let you know when
Daphne
I know
Daisy.
Wow. So
Hmm.
what happens now? Is it over?
No, it's gonna happen again. I have
Gonna happen
no
again?
fucking idea what it. No.
There it is.
Oh, no. The nanny.
The nanny. Flower.
Fuck.
So, for those of you who are just joining us, the very first loop that we had, you can see these little candles set up for everything, and there's even some plates with some dessert there. Today is a special day because our wife was going to announce to us that she is pregnant with our child, which is great. In fact,
I didn't
the
hear
way
you
she
tell me.
reveals it to us is by
That's
handing
okay.
us a pair of baby
Yes, you
clothes,
may deserve- let me know
a onesie.
Yeah, I will.
And on that onesie it's very thoughtful. It has a design on it of a flower, and above that flower is the name Dahlia, our mother's name. It's very thoughtful, right? To have our mother's name on the child's clothes. But let's first do this though. We're gonna talk about the past. So this is the one annoying thing about this game, is that because it's a time loop thing, there's a lot of very repetitive
I know
things.
about the
So
pocket watch. It's in the
everything
back
you're about to
button.
see now has happened. Well, I mean, you just saw what happened
What?
earlier.
The man told
It's
me to
essentially
go
we're going to
fuck.
explain everything to her, explain all about the father, the
Look,
brother
I'm living
killing the
same few
murderer,
minutes
or the
over
brother being the
and over
murderer,
and over.
and about the cop coming.
Look how you're I know how you.
So we're going to speed through all of this,
It was, and he hit you.
and essentially we explain to her that we know about the father's death,
Listen,
and we explain that it wasn't her fault, it was the
survived.
brother,
your brother.
and we're going to
He
prove it to
killed
her
him
by
or-
showing the photograph.
The half. He's that pulled.
And let's see.
Okay, you ready? There's more.
And now we
The
explain
man
about
is
the cop.
attacked her. He was close, and when you're
So let's give her the Polaroid to prove that she is innocent.
here, you have to take the picture. I'm not gonna be able to give it to you later.
Okay.
Everything here, by the way, is integral. It has to be done exactly like this. For example, if we don't give her the pocket watch, then the cop would still want to, you know, try and earn money. So that doesn't stop him from finding our brother. So it's absolutely necessary we give her the pocket watch as well.
He'll listen, right?
And let's see. We also need to make sure we call Bumblebee, his daughter,
Have the watch.
because she's the one that convinces the cop to listen to us and not just come in and handcuff and kill us. Because if we don't call her, then that's what he does. He doesn't listen to us. He has no chance for cooperation.
Oh,
So let's call Bumblebee.
it's insane.
Hello?
Hey, please, he is.
What are you?
And we say that our wife
My
is
wife-
I
innocent.
don't know what.
Hey, please. He doesn't have.
Okay. But lose my number.
My brother?
But now, here's the thing though. This is what we didn't do last time. In this drawer
I didn't think
is that present that our
any
wife
other
hid.
family.
And you're going to open it up now.
I don't know anything about him.
Like I said, baby clothes. With the word Dahlia and a
I
little
don't even
flower
know
on it.
questions to ask.
I guess.
So let's go up to our wife and wait for the cop to come by.
No, we wait.
I guess.
Up there's the cop. He's going to get called by Bumblebee though one more time.
What's up? What? What do you
And again, this is the same thing as last time around.
think you got?
He's going to think that she got prank called,
What did
but she's going to insist, please listen to them. Cooperate with them. Don't just shoot them in their head and kill them.
listen to what?
And that is key to let him listen to our explanations.
Oh, okay. I'll listen to him. But honey, yeah, don't worry, Bumblebee. I'll take care of this.
And he's going to say
More.
he loves her. And he's going to ring the doorbell. There we go.
All
So
right.
let's let him in.
Up. Okay, let's talk.
Get on the ground.
Wait, stop.
So now our wife is going to give the exact same explanation as earlier. About the whole, it's not
I
me,
didn't kill
it's my
my
brother.
What?
He had a love child. Bastard. That's your killer.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't care what you believe. The bastard destroyed everything I loved. Destroyed my mother. She called him the monster, and he was.
Monster.
What?
Oh, it's just... That was the last thing I heard him say. It never occurred to me that it meant... that.
Listen, I know my father was important to you. I miss him too.
Yes, because this guy was actually
I always
sort of like an
thought
understudy to our father.
you
Or to
weren't
her
there.
father, rather.
I wasn't there.
But then,
I don't know. But it wasn't me.
I'm
That's why
sorry.
he's also trying to kill us. Or kill the
Really
wife.
am. My
Because he wants
daughter,
revenge.
She's all I care
But
about.
now that
She's
he knows
dying.
that she isn't the murderer,
Cancer.
he's a little bit more
The
cooperative.
insurance won't- I can't pay for the treatment. That watch, though, it could cover it all. God, if she knew I was doing this, thank you for not... If you told her what I was really here for, she'd never talk to me again. I'm going now.
Wait,
He's gonna
just a
leave,
second.
but just
Here.
a second, we give him the watch.
Take the watch.
See, that's why we had to give her the
You
watch.
need
If
it
she
more than
didn't
I
have
do.
that watch, he would have just left.
She does.
I'll look for your brother. I'll start with the nanny, go from there.
How much do you remember about her?
And here it is.
It's been a long time.
Do you remember her?
Does he remember the
name?
nanny's name?
Something
Think flowery?
Daphne,
Hmm.
Daisy, something like that.
Let's show him
I'll
our
dig
baby
into it.
onesie.
I'll let you know when I know
Sure.
more.
Look at this.
Cute onesie. So, what?
The name. Look at the name.
The
Is that the nanny that he had the affair with?
Oh, yes.
Dahlia.
That's it. Her name was Dahlia.
The nanny's name was
Why are
Dahlia.
you saying this? It's so a joke. This is funny to you.
She was my
Mother.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
No. No. No.
So, if the stepbrother is the one that killed the father, and that child's name, or the brother's mother, was Dahlia, but our mother's name is Dahlia, we've just come to the sudden realization that that was us. We were the one that killed the father.
Hey, come on, snap out of it. Look, I know this is a lot to drop on you. But I gotta know that we're on the same page.
So here we are at a different time.
So consider your answer to this question very carefully. What do you want with my daughter?
I can't just stop feeling.
This is us confronting the
I
father.
love her. I love her with everything in me.
I don't care about your feelings. Feel however you feel. Feelings don't matter. What are you going to do? You.
Maybe she doesn't need to know.
Radioactive, you know
She's
that?
calling us radioactive
Just you
because we're
existing killed
bastard
my
son.
wife. Your mother too.
You wanna
Maybe
know
we
my
can
answer?
keep it away from her.
Yes, I do.
Look, maybe she doesn't need to know. Maybe we can just be happy.
What, we just keep this from her? You expect me to stand here and say nothing while you just fucking dance around like nothing's wrong? What if she gets pregnant? You
Well,
want me to just keep this
not much of a
secret
what
from
if
her,
she gets
from my
pregnant.
daughter? We just
She does get
pretend
pregnant.
To be happy?
I don't know. People pretend to be happy all the time.
You don't love her, you snake. If you loved her, you wouldn't lie to her. She deserves better than you. You fucking idiot. You are so naive, so
And hello, Val. Welcome to the screen. Just in time to see bang bang. You're just in time to see us murder our father. 2 shots, shot through the heart. And we're to blame. And congrats on the 100. Oh shit, you're right, Val. Thank you for that. I didn't even notice that. I guess I have 100 followers now. Oh boy, I guess I have to start planning something special, don't I? Oh. Let's see though. Thanks as well, Spike.
Okay.
Let's see. So we've come to the realization now. We're the ones. We're the murderers that killed our father.
I forget.
Honey?
This is
Babe.
quite a story. I agree, a regular expression.
You stay back.
Hey, it's me. It's me. It's okay. It's okay.
It's quite the wild story because, you know, you start off thinking
Let me help.
our wife is the one that murdered the father,
Talk to me.
and we spend so much time trying to figure out,
Whoa.
trying to clear her name,
Hey.
only to realize it's us.
But
We're the murderer.
it can't be true. It can't be true.
Can't be true, but it must be. We have to confront our wife, right? We have to tell her. So let's go and tell our wife. How would you even do that? How would you go up to your wife and say, "Hey, I killed your dad. Also, I'm your brother, by the way."
I didn't hear you.
Not now.
Okay.
It's also interesting now that
Rude.
when you hover over her, it says her instead of wife. But let's break the news to her. Let's tell her what
I don't
really
know
happened.
How to say this? I'd forgotten a lot of things that I'm just remembering now. Things that, if I could go back, I would have done
If we
differently.
could go back, we
What
could
are
have
we
done it
talking
differently.
about?
If only. Jeez. One of the top conversations in life. These are your 2 options. I'm your brother. You know, my wife. You're my brother. We're related. Or I killed your dad. Huh. Let's go with the brother one first. You know, it's the new hotness, right? Everybody's into step bro, step sis stuff.
Your
Maybe
name
she's into that
for my
stuff.
father's affair.
Who knows?
What about her?
Her name was Dahlia. She was my mother.
But
Your dad found me after your mother passed. It's me.
I'm your brother.
what the fuck are you saying?
Babe, there's more. It was me. I'm the man that killed your father.
What kind of
I guess
sick
we're dropping
fucking joke?
the murder
It's
part
not-
as well.
Look, his office is filled with books, all the way up to the ceiling. I never forgot how weird that all looked.
No. 8 years of having your baby.
Oh.
It's all my fault, all of it. I should have told you. God, you're my only family. I couldn't lose you. If I could go back, I'd fix this.
If only we could go
Go
back and
back?
fix it.
If you could go fucking back, I'm having your child.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? That makes it better. Jesus.
Incestuous babies. Woo!
It was self-defense. It was him or me.
And you just forgot to mention it. You're fucking disgusting.
I am so sorry.
Sorry. Hey, you married me.
Oh.
I'm pregnant with your baby. You animal.
I forgot
We
it all.
somehow... I mean, that is quite a weird thing. How do you forget
I don't know how, but I did. And
that
if I
you're
could go
related
back,
to your
Babe,
wife?
You're my only family. I love you.
And
I
that you
love you
killed
so
her
much.
father?
Don't you fucking dare. Fucking liar.
I'm trying to tell you the truth right now, and look, you've been lying.
Oh, you're blaming me now?
No, I'm just.
She's not
Fuck
into it, I
you.
guess. Yeah.
I'm leaving. Don't
It was worth a
leave her when
shot,
I
maybe.
get
You
back.
never know.
I'm done. Do not.
You
try
know,
to find
the
me.
step
I am
brother,
done.
stepsister stuff is all the rage in some parts of the internet. You like the look of this game? It's very nice. It's an interesting point and click game. I will say it just feels weird that it's all top down. Like I feel like I'm in The Sims or something. The way it looks. But yeah, we were saying if only we could go back. Man, if only we could go back in time.
Excuse me, man.
I feel like there's a song about that. If I could turn back time to the good old days or something like that. But there is a way we can actually go back in time. The key being the father's pocket watch. Look at it. Look at it spin back in time. All the way back. Slowly but surely. It's almost hypnotic, staring at the clock. Here we are at, what is that? 2 minutes to 12?
Hey, there he is.
Back here with the dad. In that same room.
I know this is a terrible shock, but we need to be on the same page. These feelings for my daughter, your sister. Look,
So here's the
This isn't
interesting
how I
thing.
wanted to
There's two
tell you.
options. We want to be with her,
deserve both.
or maybe it's better that we aren't
deserve
together.
better.
But there is
You know,
actually
the
a
thing
secret
I hate the
third
most,
option.
worst thing in
There's
the
a book over
world,
here that we can click.
disappointed my little girl.
So we're gonna do that and get the,
That
I suppose,
was
the
the
true
worst thing.
ending.
And now a baby.
Hey, it's only by forgetting that we ever really dropped the thread of time and approached the experience of living in the present moment.
Pull up a quote from the book.
You read that one, I know the idea of forgetting things sounds crazy, but what if you could?
What if we could
I
forget
can help with
everything?
that if you want. All you have is the future. You'll forget everything you went through. All the pain, all the stress, forgotten. Forever.
Forget everything.
But you need to understand, there is no turning back. You can't undo this. We can talk about it still. You can choose an answer.
Forget all about
You
our
don't
relationship
have to forget if you
with
don't
our
want
sister.
to. The choice is yours.
So that's actually
This
the
is
reason
your
why
last chance.
he said, you know, how could you forget about killing the
Alright.
father? How can you forget
I
that you're
hope
related to
find
your
what
wife?
you're looking for.
This is why.
All right. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
I want you to think of a flower. Focus. Breathe. Look at its contours, its curves. Now I want you to imagine it changing. Moving backward, returning to its bud. Think of that bud. unopened and fresh and new. Look at it as a whole. Don't just
And now the clock is winding back in time.
let go.
I wonder if this is what hypnotism is really like. Myself have never been hypnotized, and whenever I see people get hypnotized, I always wonder, like, is that just, are they just playing along with it, or are they actually getting hypnotized? But yeah, that's the credits rolling for the game. So, judging by the looks of the stream length, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes, so it's a relatively short game, if you know what you're doing. Like I said, this playthrough was me planning everything out to do like a full playthrough. Because when I first played this, it took me about like what? 3, 4, maybe 4 hours to play through and like actually figure everything out myself. And I will agree, it's a very clever game. I really like the whole twist of you know, we're actually the murderer. We're the brother, you know. The bombshell drop of the nanny's name being Dahlia was quite a good one. But like I said though, after this first playthrough, it's a star-studded cast. Yeah, exactly. Willem Dafoe, Daisy Ridley, a lot of good names. But now, you know, it's a game called 12 minutes, right? So how about we see if we can finish this game in 12 minutes? I've got the speedrun, what is it called? Like the live split, the timer and everything set up and ready to go. And I've got like the route ready as well. And I'll do a little explanation of the route. So that if you want to see just how fast you can finish the game, you'll see how people do it. And let's see, Spike, you said you've been to live shows with hypnosis as part of the entertainment. And you're still not sure if me and the crowd were playing along or not. It's real like that. Oh, interesting. I think, yeah, maybe it's just like when you're there and you're a part of the thing. Maybe it isn't like actual hypnosis in a sense that you know, you get your mind taken away from you and you do everything they say, but maybe they make you a bit more compelled to play along. And yeah, this does seem like a cool game. It's a very fun one. The studio behind it, Annapurna Interactive, they make some really good games. Like I said, we've played this game obviously, and we've played 2 other games by Annapurna Interactive before. Donut County and what was the other one? What Remains of Edith Finch. Both of those also really good and really short games. But let's see. Let's pull up the other stuff. Where is the live split? Let's pull that up. I'm gonna feel like I'm on, what is it called? That event? Games Done Quick, where they have like the people doing explanations of their speedruns. Where is my file for this now? There we go. And let's also reset 12 minutes. So that we can start from a fresh save. I'm going to delete the progress and we'll start brand new. So, let's see. Press any key to continue. And we're going to reset the data. Oh, after this little thing plays out. But yeah, it's like, funny enough, speaking of speedruns and on like the Games Done Quick, there was a Japanese version of Games Done Quick called, I think, RTA in Japan. And the only reason I heard about this is because one day I was on Twitter and I saw one of the trends was Golf It, the game, you know, the funny little golf game. I thought, why is this trending on Twitter for some reason? So I clicked on the trend to see what all the tweets were about. And apparently somebody was doing a speedrun of golf, which I was intrigued by. So I went onto their Twitch channel, and it was the most surreal thing I had ever seen. It was just a guy playing golf, and he was just like, there were shortcuts built into some of the maps, so he would get like hole-in-ones and stuff like that. But it was so weird, because whenever you think of speedruns for games, it's always in like, you know, platformers or shooters or things like that. So a golf game of all things to be speedrun was definitely something. Let's see. So this is essentially the start of the game, because I guess that's why it's the true ending, right? You finish off by getting hypnotized, so you forget everything. So it's almost as if you're restarting the game from the start. You know, you get stuck in the endless loop. Let's see. So once again, this is going to be a lot different to that, like the full playthrough that I just did now. So you're going to see it. I'll explain everything though along the way, so you don't get lost. That's a high power level. Golf is usually one of the slower sports. Exactly. So I think that's maybe why it was so nice to watch. Somebody like getting hole in one after hole in one after hole in one. So there's the time. So we're gonna continue. I also like I guess it's sort of like a nod, but the very first time you play this game, instead of saying start new game, it says continue. It just adds to the loop thing. Okay, so time is starting. There we go. Introduction. Press to move. So first thing we do is we go straight up to the hallway, grab this plant, and in it is a fake rock, which we interact with to get our house keys.
There we go.
Now that we have the house keys, we can drag that onto the front door and unlock it. And once we're in the house, that is the introduction. So this is the start of the time loop. Every single time it resets, we're right here.
Hey, babe.
The first thing we're going to do though in this loop is we're going to walk out the house. The reason being because walking out the house resets everything.
What?
So now that we've realized that walking out the house resets things,
What the fuck?
we realize that we are now in a time loop.
Are you kidding me? What?
So now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this mug here and grab the other mug there. The mugs are important. You'll see why in just a second. We're going to come up to this fridge. And on that fridge is a Polaroid. We're going to grab that Polaroid. We're going to get interrupted by our wife here. A little smooch.
I didn't hear. Best night ever.
Skip through that.
Let me know when you're in the mood.
We're going to go into the bathroom over here. And in the medicine cabinet are some sleeping pills. So we're going to combine the mug with sleeping pills.
These pills pack a fucking punch.
So that is now that. We're going to fill this with water to dissolve the pills. And we're going to put this mug on the table. Now, when our wife gets thirsty, she's going to get up and drink that. And then she's going to fall asleep in bed. Until then, though, let's also go into bed and wait. What this does is it'll pass the time up until a certain point. That certain point is when that cop comes in, because he'll be banging on the door and that'll wake us up from our little slumber. So that it should be right about now. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to quickly turn this light on and off, because you'll see there's a little spark there. It's a very dangerous switch, because the second time you turn the light on and off, it's actually going to short circuit and shock whoever turns the light on. So we're going to quickly go down here, and there's a vent beneath this medicine cabinet. It's actually where this pocket watch is hidden. So you're going to hear right now, the cop is going to turn the light on, and boom, that's him falling down after getting shocked. We're going to grab the pocket watch, and
he's hiding a what?
we're going to go check up on that cop. Hopefully we're fast enough. He's unconscious still. And on him are pairs of handcuffs, a gun, a knife, and a phone. So we're going to handcuff him. And then once he's handcuffed, we're going to shoot him. In the arm, though, so that he's still alive, but, you know, in pain. We shoot him in the arm. Bang.
Fuck.
Now he's awake. So we're going to speak to him.
Alright, listen up.
Oh, wait. First, though, we need to call Bumblebee. Bumblebee is that daughter.
I'm bleeding.
What this does is it saves Bumblebee's number, sort of like in our memory for future cycles.
Are you?
Oh, Dad, the movie's about to start. I'll call you back later.
She
I told you
says,
to call me earlier.
I told you to
Love
call me
you.
earlier. So now we're going to speak to the guy.
Listen up.
And we're going to ask what's going on.
What is this? What do you want?
Of course you don't know.
She's your lady friend.
He's going to tell us that our wife
8
murdered her
years
father.
ago. Now will you let me go?
And we're going to ask about the murder charges.
What are we being accused of exactly?
You really have no idea. 8 years ago.
And then we're going to say, why are you still after the wife?
Why are you still after her? It's been so long.
Because it's been 8 years, right?
Finally got a tip. Pointed me here.
And yes, exactly, Laser. I'm glad you noticed it. The cop did call us a monster when we called the daughter. And remember, the father also called the son a monster. It's these nice little like nods that makes you piece things together. But let's see. After that, we are going to ask about the tip.
Who gave you the tip?
The pocket watch she stole. She tried to sell at pawn shop owner. Let us know.
And then, how was the father
How
murdered?
did her father die?
Her. She shot him. Christmas Eve 8 years ago. Didn't kill him though. Then on New Year's Eve.
So now
she
he
came
explains
back
that
and finished the
she
job.
our father
2
actually died
shots.
on the
Close range.
not Christmas Eve, but actually
Now,
New Year's Eve.
please, call an ambulance.
So we're gonna go back to previous option and ask about the watch.
Why do
So
you
we're
want
gonna
the
find
watch?
out why he wants the watch. It's
Yes.
because
I'll say,
he's actually
watch,
related to
come
our
on.
father. Well, I say related, but
Fucking watch.
he has a link to our father.
money? You'd murder?
You re-
No.
Your wife.
Does you
her
see?
father,
He's gonna say closest thing to family he's ever had.
Knew him?
Knew him. He was good.
And then we're gonna say that should be everything, right? Ask about the watch. Blah blah blah. Okay, so now we know everything we need to know from the cop.
I'm bleeding. Please.
We're gonna leave and reset this loop.
Oh, fuck me. Are you
So now
serious?
that we know all of this, and we know about the murder charges, we're gonna quickly run over here and grab the Polaroid. Because this Polaroid is what proves that our wife didn't kill the father.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, 8 years ago.
Wait.
And you see, he realizes
Wait,
now,
the cop
wait,
said the old man was killed on New Year's.
cop was killed on New
But
Year's.
that's hundreds of miles away.
I didn't hear you come in.
So we're gonna quickly,
Let me know.
Didn't?
we're gonna run over here and grab our phone, because remember, we now memorized Bumblebee, her phone number. So let's hide in the bedroom over here and give her a quick little phone call. Call Bumblebee.
Hello?
Hey, I got you.
What?
And we're gonna say that the father wants to arrest
Dad
our
says
wife,
that he's coming.
This is.
and then say that she's innocent,
But
because that will
Daddy,
get Bumblebee
I
to
don't know
convince the
what you're
father to
talking-
listen to
he
us.
doesn't have the whole. Please, could you just.
No, why would.
Please. He's making a big.
I mean, I'll call him.
Okay, so now we go to our wife and we explain the backstory and that we know everything. We know the whole story and that she's actually innocent.
Thunder.
Talk about the past and tell
I
her
know
that we
about
know
the
about
pocket watch.
Pocket Watch.
There's
So now we're explaining to her about the whole events
I need you.
and that we know everything and that we know
Listen.
that she is actually innocent.
Look.
Are you fucking?
And we can
Let's
prove
see.
it with the Polaroid.
That Polaroid proves you're innocent.
What? Are you?
You weren't even.
What?
I know you've been accused. I need you.
So now that we know, or now that we've proven to her that we know everything
I-
about the past,
After
we need to then
I-
explain about the
uh,
cop that's going to come by.
it was.
Because she's the one that needs to speak to
I blamed
him and like sort of negotiate.
and nobody can hurt you. Oh, anyway.
So she's just doing the whole explanation, but we already know that.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
So let's see, blah, 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 blah. This is a very long explanation.
Jeez. He didn't.
No. I
Somebody.
And
But-
then let's see.
Hold on. It proves you.
This. I need to sit down.
And then let's see, talk about the
And in
cop,
next few.
He's hurt.
Yes.
explain the cop's
Cops-
connection.
When he died. This is.
Yeah.
Let's
So now we're
talk
gonna
later.
quickly grab the pocket watch as well and give it to her. using the house keys on the
This is too much.
using the house keys on the ventilation grid. There we go.
My whole
Oh, okay. I'll
8
There's a
years,
pocket watch.
I thought.
Yeah, don't worry,
And then we hand that to her.
Bumblebee. I'll take care of this.
Here, have the watch.
I love you more.
And then we also give her the Polaroid. So now she has all the
Here,
evidence
you
she
have to
needs
take
to
the
prove her
picture.
innocence.
I'm not gonna be able to give it to you later.
Okay.
All right.
Is
open
that
up.
him?
So now we're going to open the door to let him in. And here is actually a brilliant skip that people found.
Let's talk.
Is that instead of having to listen to them do the whole
wait,
like
wait.
spiel of speaking to each other and
Please.
I know
explaining
what-
everything,
Wait, stop.
we can actually
I have something
do
to
this.
say.
What did you
We
say?
can pull up the phone and dial this number. Oh, off we get moved out the way.
I
We can
didn't
dial
kill
this
my
number.
father. I have
888
Sure you
555
Look at this picture.
0111,
The date.
which is the health
New
insurance
Year's
line.
Eve, the day my dad
But what
died.
this does is it
Coffee
lets us
shops around
start
the
skipping
corner.
text
I couldn't
Thank
have
you
killed
for
places
this
at
call.
once.
while we have to like listen on the phone.
Please stay.
So we can do this and stay on the line and just
Please stay
skips
on
through
the-
everything.
I was
All
Meanwhile, they can have their
representatives are
conversation on the side.
Please stay on.
Which I realize now in the context of things, it feels a little weird because, you know, they're having this heart to heart and we're just standing here on like a
All
health insurance line
Please stay on.
listening to some relaxing airline music
All
or airline music,
Please stay
hold
on.
music.
That watch, though.
All rep-
So
Please
let's
stay
see.
on.
And yeah, it was a really smart discovery in like
representatives
the
are current-
the thing.
Please stay on the line, and the next available.
It's a very small time save, yeah.
All representatives.
'Cause I think,
are
like,
currently
this,
assisting
uh,
other Please stay
This
on the
number
line.
you can get from actually when you pick up his phone, like the cop's phone. Other than Bumblebee, one of the other messages is
Pretty good at
All
finding.
from the
representatives
health
are
insurance
current-
company.
Please stay on the
But
line.
there's literally nothing that you can get from phoning them.
There's one
All
thing.
rep-
But people were like,
Please
oh, wait
stay
a
on-
minute, we can use that for this.
Anyway,
all rep- Please stay.
So here he's just talking about the whole
All
monster
rep-
thing and
Please stay.
saying that the brother is actually the killer.
All rep- Please stay on the line.
It's a surprisingly nice game to speedrun.
Wait.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
represent-
And that's
Please
what's
stay
really
on the
nice about
line.
it. That's why I'm actually doing it.
always
It's
young.
a fairly
represent-
easy game to speedrun.
Please stay.
But I'll find him.
All rep- Please stay on the.
Wow.
So now there
Now,
we realize
is it over?
I think
that it's
No,
actually
you
the
did
brother.
Yeah. I never. I thought I'd.
Like there's no like special technical things or like, you know,
Don't-
big glitches
Man,
that require special inputs and everything.
Really
You just have to like really know what you're doing.
I really love you.
So that is that loop. So now in this loop, what we're gonna do is we're gonna confront the cop about the nanny.
I just don't know.
Because we now know about the whole the brother being the killer. So we're gonna grab this mug here and grab the other mug. Let's make sure that the wife can't, you know, get her own drink. And we're gonna kiss her quickly, have her say, you know, there's a dinner,
Ooh.
blah 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 blah. We're gonna quickly get into the here, open up the medicine cabinet, get the pills, and then we're gonna, you know, just casually drug our wife. Mug with pills, fill it up with some water.
Oh, we gotta clean the closet.
And then we're going to, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Put the mug on the table. And then let's see, we're going to then turn the light on. Because remember, we have to turn the light on to sort of prime it so that the next person who turns it on gets shocked. We're going to quickly open the present so that we can see the onesie. And then we're going to go to bed. Because now, while we're asleep, our wife, she's going to drink. And she's going to get sleepy. She's going to come into the bedroom, turn the light off, and then she's also going to sleep. So, when the police knocks on the door, the light should be ready to zap him, and our wife should be unconscious in bed.
Open up.
Yep, there she is. So what we're going to quickly do though is from our wife, we're going to pick up a book. This is very important because that's actually the key that gets us the secret ending. You have to have read that book to know
I know you're home.
the
Open
quote.
door.
So while we wait for the cop to come in, we're going to read the book.
It is
And
only
we're going
by
to see
forgetting
this quote.
that we ever really drop the thread of time and approach the experiences of living in the present moment.
And just in time, the cop is unconscious on the floor. You could hear him falling and thudding on the floor. So we're going to come in here, grab the handcuffs and grab the revolver, cuff him and then shoot him to make him cooperative. And now we shoot him in the arm. Wait for him to wake up.
Ah, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay. Listen up.
Now, we ask him about the nanny,
Were you
because we now know that
from
the
affair?
nanny is the mother of the brother,
Who
aka
cares?
the murderer.
She had a son.
And, you know, he's going to talk about
He
the
said monster.
name that might be something flowery with a D,
That doesn't matter.
Daphne, Daisy.
Her name.
Daphne.
A flower.
It's been. What do you?
So now that we know that it's something flowery with a D, we can show him our baby
Look
clothes.
at this.
Cute one, see?
Name. Is that?
And then he realizes, Dahlia, that's the name, yes.
That's.
And we have the realization
No, please, God.
that our mother's name is Dahlia. Our mother is the nanny.
She was my.
We are the murderer.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. No. No.
Of course, this would be a lot faster and cleaner if, you know, my mouse motions were on par and everything. But this is just an explanation. This is by no means going to be a world record or anything. So here we have the first flashback, where we realize and we see the actual murder in place.
Hey, come on, snap out of it. Look, I know.
So here is just the whole, you know, him talking about, why are you in love with my daughter and everything like that.
Same page concerning these feelings. So consider your answer.
And there's actually going to be another little time skip after this, is that
What do you want with my daughter?
after we kill him and, you know, the time will move forward again. If you remember, there was a specific cutscene that plays where
I love her
we,
with
you know, we
everything
come
in
into
me.
the apartment and we realize what we've done and we collapse and stuff like that. What's going to happen is I'm going to Alt F4 and close the game and then reopen the game, because it's
Maybe I
actually
can just tell
faster
the truth.
to close and reopen the game, because that actually skips that little cutscene that plays.
We'd overcome it.
You are so naive, such a child.
So we're going to wait for us to
thing to
kill
do.
the father.
No, this is. You fucking idiot. You are
There's
so
the gun.
naive, so stupid.
He's going to shot, bang, bang.
Oh no.
And then as soon as that clock appears, there it is. We're going to Alt F4 and then reopen the game. Because when we continue, we'll be right back at the start. Well, not the start, but in a new loop. But we still retain that information that we knew. So, now that we know that, we're going to go into the bathroom
It's locked from the other side.
and we're going to try and... Because remember, now that we realize that we are the brother and we killed everything, we're going to have the regret of, if only we could go back and forget everything, right?
I didn't hear you come in.
Not
And
now.
we can do that by looking at the pocket watch. So let's go here, medicine cabinet, and then use our keys on the ventilation grid. And there's the pocket watch. Now we look at it and we slowly but surely go back in time. And then once we're back in time there, it is in the sort of that lighter version of that same flashback. And then behind us will be that book that we read while we were waiting for the cop to come by.
Hey.
You can actually see the book right there.
You're back.
In sort of the first flashback, this spot is actually open and it's blank.
Terrible shock. But we need to be on the same page. These feelings for my daughter. Your sister. Look.
Hey, it's only by
There we go.
that we ever really dropped.
So now we wait for him to hypnotize us.
Approach the
And then the time
experience
technically
of
stops as
living
soon as it, like, you know, changes from this top-down perspective.
You read that one, eh? I know the idea of forgetting things sounds crazy. But what if you could?
What if we could?
I can help with that if you want. All you have is the future. You'll forget everything you went through. All the pain, all the stress, forgotten.
Because technically speaking, if you click change my mind, then
But
this
you
does
need to
actually, like,
understand,
cancel it
there
out.
is no turning back.
Because normally speedruns end once you,
can't
like, lose control of
undo this.
anything you can do.
We can talk about it still. You can choose an answer. You don't have to forget if you don't want to. The choice is yours.
So there he is, taking place in front of
This is
us.
your last chance. All right. I hope you find what you're looking for. All right.
And there it is. That's
Close
time.
your eyes.
In 20 minutes and 40 seconds. That's how you can beat 12 minutes.
I want you to think.
But of course, I think the actual,
focus.
like, world record for this speedrun is, I think, 14 minutes or something like that.
Look at its contours.
It's very close to 12 minutes, actually.
Now I want you
It'd be very interesting if there's a way that you can, you know, finish 12 minutes in the actual 12 minutes.
turning to its bud. Think of that bud.
Yeah, otherwise, after this, it's just
Fresh.
the clock winding back and everything,
Look at it.
and then the credits.
Don't just notice the change.
Thank you for the Pachi's never going to give you up. But yeah, like I said, this is a very fun game. And like you said, Laser, it's very easy to speedrun. I mean, if even I could do it, then anybody can, right?
May you be free from suffering.
Like I said, there's no
May you be
fancy technical glitches
anger.
or things that need to be done. It's just knowing where to click and what to click. I mean, literally, I just had up on my next to me on a monitor, having the what's it called? The guide or the walkthrough that tells you step by step what to do for each loop and everything, and I just followed that. Oh, and also, what a time to come by as well. If you want to become famous, there's bigfollows.com. Maybe you can become the next famous 12-minute speedrunner. Maybe you can use that website to propel yourself up there. Do what's at once. Actually, yeah. A little double whammy. The bots must really like me. But yeah, that is 12 minutes. I will say though, I actually... I want to say I enjoyed, you know, the whole thing. But... I think the whole part about... you know, the collapse that we have. About, oh no, we're related, I'm your brother. It was sort of meh. I really enjoyed the whole finding out who the murderer was, finding out that it was us. That was really cool. But then the whole extra bit of, oh, we're related, we're incest, woo, was sort of a weird thing to include. Bot bro must think that you can't make it by doing speedruns. Yeah, that's weird. A lot of people actually are, sort of the bigger streamers now. A lot of them actually built up their audience from speedrunning, I think. Like, well, it's more of the famous speedrun games like Mario or Minecraft, right? If you're a Minecraft speedrunner, then whoo, be the next dream. Or what is it? Super Mario 64 or Mario Odyssey. If you speedrun one of those games, then it's almost guaranteed famousness. Guaranteed follows. Everybody loves Minecraft, apparently. But yeah, that's the game. Both in a full hour and a half playthrough, and then again in 20 minutes. It makes me... I'm just curious though, like, the people that spend hours on this game. Because, I mean, like I said, when I first played this game offline, it took me about 4 hours to play through. And it just felt so... I don't want to say mind-numbingly stupid, but it felt like me bashing my head against a wall for a good 2 hours of it. Just doing the same thing over and over again, thinking, you know, like, what is the different thing that I have to do? What is the key? For example, it took me so long to figure out the Polaroid thing. And that the Polaroid proves our wife's innocence and stuff like that. But the joy that you get when you realize it, woo, that's such a nice feeling. But let's see, that'll be it for today though. It was a nice little 2 hours of a stream. Let us have a look and see though. Who else is online? Oh, and I suppose I should maybe try and show it. Spike was saying, you know, he hopes it goes as well as my NSFW speedrun. For those of you who don't know, let me see if I can show it to you guys. If I can find it. I recently on YouTube, and I suppose on Twitter as well, I posted a quote-unquote speedrun of myself trying to see how fast I can find a NSFW channel on Twitch. Let's see, here it is. Can I get this up on stream? Let me see. Add a window. And where is it? Can I add it? Oh, there it is. So this was my other speedrun that I've done recently on YouTube. Alright, today we are going for the Twitch NSFW speedrun on a fresh account. Time starts when I click on the search bar. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Of course, I included the dream music there. So let's wait for it to load and spam click the directory tab. And oh, that was a frame one click. Let's see, just chatting right there for us. And oh, we get the Amaranth Seed. That's amazing luck for us. Although the thumbnail said she'll BRB, so let's go for a backup strat over here. Oh wait, whoops. Can't see, but yes. Let me, I forgot I was in studio mode. Whoopsie. There we go. Alright, today we are going for the Twitch NSFW speedrun on a fresh account. Time starts when I click on the search bar. Let's go. Okay, let's see, we get the... Thanks for calling it out, Laser. There. So let's wait for it to load and spam click the directory tab. And oh, that was a frame one click. Let's see, just chatting right there for us. And oh, we get the Amaranth Seed. That's amazing luck for us. Although the thumbnail said she'll BRB, so let's go for a backup strat over here and click on a similar channel. Double DO ear licks. This could be the one. Let's wait for it to load. That's it. That's a PB. Yeah. Yeah, studio mode, the dreaded forgettable double click. I always forget about it. But at the same time, studio mode is useful because, you know, it prevents certain things from showing up as well. Did I record the video and audio separately because you're on top of that narration? I did actually record the video and audio separately. Funny enough, I did multiple takes. I did like multiple different I say speedruns because that channel at the end there, I was able to get to her consistently. This sounds so stupid, like it's an actual speedrun talk. I was able to get to her channel consistently, but there were a lot of times where she wasn't doing the whole licking the ear thing. She would just be standing there and like tapping, like doing this. Like tapping the mic. And I was like, that's not really that NSFW. So I would literally, for a solid 20 minutes or something, I was resetting and like, you know, going onto a channel in like under a minute and hoping like, am I going to get her at the time when she's licking the mic? And eventually when I got it, I was like, yes, I finally got it. And then like I wrote a script to go along with it. And I was very lucky that the dream music synced up as well, so that when there was like a pause in the song, it was when like I landed on her channel. If that was a longer run, I would have to change category to a segmented run. Yeah, you could have the category section and then the channel sections for the segments. But yeah, I think that'll be between that and 12 minutes, I think that'll be maybe the end of my speedrunning career, unless I find a new meme thing to do. But yeah, thank you all though for showing up to today's stream and letting me show you this very fun game, 12 minutes, as well as the speedrun for it. Let's go ahead and see who is on to raid though. Ooh, I know somebody who can raid. A very nice little Eggy. Playing, depending on how you want to call it, either Earthbound or Mother. Let's see. Once again, my raid message is going to be boring and bland because I'm uncreative, and it'll be Shanna hello. But yeah, we're going to be raiding Nice Eggy. She is playing Earthbound, aka Mother, depending on where you're from. And she's actually a really good singer, so I highly recommend you follow her and keep an eye out for if she ever does karaoke streams. So let's see. Nice. There we go, Nice Eggy. See you around, have a good one. Thank you guys for showing up. I shall see you guys next time, whenever that may be. Once again, thanks for showing up to today's stream. My name is Shanaha. Pretty much whatever you say, there's no way. There's no wrong way, sorry. But until then, let's go show Nice Eggy some love. Thanks all everyone for coming again. Let's see, there we go. Bye-bye. It was a nice stream. Thank you, Laser. Thanks, Never Gonna Give You Up, and a regular expression. And any lurkers in chat. Bye.
Hello, Shanaha. We're grinding levels now, so I can maybe beat the monkey at some point. I'm still stuck on the same boss as last time. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go all out.